makes you feel alright.
All right, holiday shopping has hit record levels as we wrap up 2025. Here to explain the numbers and what this means for consumers is financial expert Chase Wilsey with Wilsey Asset Management. Morning, Chase.
Good morning.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
So these numbers kind of surprised you.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little bit blown away on the positive side. I mean, we saw 202.9 million shoppers according to the National Retail Federation in between Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday. That data is a record high, and they've started collecting that data going back to 2017. And, you know, it's not a super long data set. But again, people are worried about where the economy is at. And we've had some really strong years over that time period. To see a record level of shoppers, I think was good news.
Well, there was a time when at the onset of the internet and Amazon, when we thought brick and mortars were going to be gone for good.
Oh, yeah.
They seem to be making a comeback.
They're making a comeback, and, you know, online shopping, online shoppers, the level of them, they still grew a little bit faster than brick and mortar, but brick and mortar shoppers were still up like 3–4% year over year. So people aren't completely doing all their online shopping. They are still going to the physical location.
And what does this mean for our economy overall?
Well, I mean, I think it's, again, a positive. If you look at the full retail season, they're looking at about $1.1 to $1.2 trillion of holiday shopping. I mean, that is a lot of money. That would be the first time that the holiday season would top $1 trillion in spending. So I think that's a positive, right? People aren't going to be spending money if they don't feel good and they don't feel like they have that money in their pockets.
So we're talking about all this money being spent in the fourth quarter. We're used to that. It's the holidays. What does that mean for the first quarter of next year?
You know, it'll be interesting to see what happens first quarter of next year. I mean, I am looking, again, you always want to compare numbers year over year is kind of how I'm looking. So holiday season, we're still looking for about 4% growth year over year. So that's positive. But as you said, now going back to Q1, what is going to happen as we shift in the new year? There's a lot of question marks. I mean, this government shutdown thing, there's still some questions that could percolate once again in January. We do know that the tariff situation, that's not fully resolved. So there are still some big question marks. I think we're safe for 2025, obviously. Pretty easy to make that call as the season is ending here. 2026, I do think there are some question marks that things could slow maybe a little bit. But the key word is slow. I don't think we're going to see a decline. I think we're going to have a slowing economy.
What would cause the slowing?
I think the slowing is just going to come from a point that really you can't continue to grow forever. And you can't have 3–4% growth every single year. I think there are some things as well. I mentioned the shutdown. I mentioned the tariffs. People are a little bit concerned about the labor market. So I think the economy as a whole is okay. It's not great. So I think that's why we'll see a slowing economy rather than an accelerating economy.
Okay, but you're here right now. The news is good in Q4.
Yeah, and again, a slowing economy is not a bad thing. It's just not a great thing. You know,
okay.
Things are okay.
All right, good. Well, you'll be back here to tell us about it
Sounds
in 26.
good. Yeah.
All right, Chase Wilsey. Thanks, Chase.
Thanks for having me.